Okay, so Veculum now has this feature where you can add additionals manually onto a previously imported job from order text or Outsurance or whatever, and then you can re-import the order text and assign those manually added lines to an automatically imported line. So in this particular case, I've got a job 2953 that I've originally imported from order text, and the job's been created. Now I've manually added additionals to Veculum so that I can order those parts while I'm waiting for the order text to be received from the assessor. And you'll see that I've added two particular lines here. I've added a bumper CMC and a change air duct. Now, the change air duct we're going to throw away because basically that has no ordered or received parts to it, whereas the bumper CMC, it has an associated order and part received, etc., etc. So we want to keep this line, and then obviously that line will be thrown away once the order text gets imported, because we want the job to match the order text import as closely as possible. So let's go ahead and let's re-import that order text quote. So I'm going to go import quotes, and this is the second quote, and we're going to drag and drop it in there. And it just says it's supplementary, but we can import it as approved. And there's those various lines. We're going to load quote. We're going to re-import onto the job. And it warns us that we found manually added ordered extras and that those were ordered and received, and it gives us the option of aborting or assigning those lines. So we're going to go ahead and assign those lines. So it presents the screen to you now. Assign imported lines to manually added job detail lines. So on the left here, it'll show you all the additionals that were added on the Ubuntu system. Okay, this is apart from all the ones that we originally imported. It's just a handful of changes. And then it will show us the lines that we manually added to Veculum that were ordered and received. Because remember, it's going to throw away that other additional that we added because there's no associated order, and so it can match the job to what we're importing from order text. So in this case, I've deliberately made the description and the part total completely different so that it's easily identifiable which is imported and which is existing, which we add manually onto the job. So let's hypothetically say this door trim is the same as this front bumper. And you'll see that the part price is different. But after we've imported it, we want the part price to be the same as what was imported, because the order text is the final kind of is the final standard. So we're going to drag and drop this to say, okay, that line matches this line. As soon as we drop it on it, it will add it to the bottom here that this import line matches that existing job detail line, and it removes the assignment, removes the import line from there and from there to show that we've assigned that import detail to the existing job detail. Now, after we import it, it'll obviously warn us that we're removing that other additional that we added. Then it'll make the price the same as the imported price, which it needs to do. Okay, we're not going to worry about SMSing, and it warns us that we finished re-importing. And let's have a look at that job quickly. So there's the job. Obviously, it's added some additionals to that job, and it's assigned, but it's kept that bumper CMC, and it's made the part price for that bumper CMC the same as the imported line for 175.59. Remember, it was 500 before, and now it's changed it to 175.59 to match the order text import. And it's obviously got rid of that change order air duct, and it's added all those other additionals that were added to the Ubuntu quote. So yes, I hope that makes your administration a bit more simple, and happy Veculuming.